We're taking over.
Soy la reina de Chicago.
Good choice.
Good decision.
The pleasure is all yours.
Hey, I'm your man.
Hey, how you doing?
Goldie Garneau, the one and only.
Good choice.
Hey there, dollface.
You and me are gonna do some good business.
¿Qué pasó, güey?
Daniel McKee Jackson, at your service.
How's it going, kid?
Good choice.
Soy la reina de Chicago.
Good choice.
Mr. Salt, it's always a pleasure. Heading to the back of the yards, I presume?
Not today, Sal. Take me here.
Of course. Up to anything interesting today, Mr. Saltus?
It's Joseph to my friend Sal. And I'm seeing Dingbat today. He's got business to discuss.
Good old Johnny Oberta. You know, I tried to vote for him in the last city council election. His name wasn't on the ballot. What do you make of that?
And yet he still found his way in there, didn't he? Dingbat has his own way of doing things.
That he does, Mr. Saltus. I mean, Joseph. I can't get a beat on that guy. No offense. Sometimes he's the nicest guy in the world, and other times he'd rip your head off if you looked at him wrong.
Dingbat didn't get to where he is by being nice all the time. But he means well.
I'm sure he does, I'm sure he does. Speaking of meaning well, Frank McGarland's out of jail now, isn't he?
You hear a lot behind that wheel of yours, don't you? Yeah, it's true. Frank's a free man.
I'm only repeating back what I heard. I, heard something about how he got put away, too.
What did you hear, Sal?
Something about him taking a fall for his boss? What happened?
Not sure what you mean.
Sure, I hear you. Forget I mentioned it. Say, I hear Spike O'Donnell's back in town. You run into him yet?
Not yet. But I'm sure he'll make a move sooner or later.
You give that son of a bitch a good beating when you see him, all right? Maybe a punch in the kisser from old Sal, huh?
Sure, Sal. I can manage that.
That's swell of you, Mr. Saltus. Say, looks like we're just about there. It's been a real pleasure. I'm sure I'll see you around town.
Please, Sal, call me Joseph.
Welcome to Chicago. Let's have a look around.
All right. Okay. All right.
Chicago is a dangerous place, and in order to survive, you're gonna need to learn how to fight. Fortunately, I know right where you can find one.
Okay.
This joint belongs to Ronnie O'Neill. He calls himself the boss of the Meat Packers gang. His thugs aren't going to know what hit them. In Empire of Sin, combat is turn-based. The queue of characters waiting to take their turn is above, and the turn order is decided by a character's initiative stat. If enemies are allied with a boss, that boss is also shown under their portrait.
Okay.
The action bar is below. In combat, you can move or choose an action from the action bar. Some actions require a target. It's your turn, so fire a shot if you've got a target. Choose another action or move into cover. Each character has 2 action points, or AP. Generally, each action takes 1 AP. Extended moves, special weapons, and some abilities take 2 AP. Choose an action below to see how many AP it requires.
Assholes!
Using cover is vital to your survival. Cover is provided by the environment. Walls, cars, big objects, etc. Cover can be full cover, represented by a full shield. Or half cover, represented by a half shield. You can be flanked by the enemy and lose all of the cover benefits. So, be careful. Got it? Good. Get rid of these guys and the place is yours.
What a hit! They got me!
Assholes. I win again.
When you win a racket, you have several options. Let's take this place over and make it ours. And let's make this a speakeasy. Taking a place over costs less than buying it outright. And it's free to keep the racket type the same. this racket's yours, and that's how it's done. You want something? Take it. You're gonna need some guards to keep your speakeasy safe, so open up the racket screen. You got 4 different ways you can class up the joint, starting with security. The information panel to the right shows your security's current state and what you'll get in the next upgrade. Select Upgrade to go to the next level. You can rush the upgrade by selecting the Rush button. Go ahead and do that now. Since you got a stage, get yourself a band. Upgrading ambience improves your draw. Higher draw means more customers and more money. Select Upgrade to add a band. Go ahead and rush the band too. I'm sure they're used to it. Select Rush. That's what I'm talking about. Looks great. Now, let's get out of here. You got other work to do.
All right.
The gunfire attracted some of the local criminal talent, and they're looking for work. As your empire grows, you'll gain access to bigger and better hired guns, too.
Gracias.
Notice that your crew members have a take, their price for working with you. The take is based on a percentage of your total earnings. In general, the better they are, the higher the take. Gangsters range from professional hitmen to shockingly wayward criminals. They have opinions about the people they work with, and their personalities and traits develop over time. You'll find gangsters looking for work out in the world and in the Black Book. We'll take a look at that later. As you become more powerful, you'll gain access to more hardened, skilled gangsters. Now, hire your second crew member.
Long as the money comes in.
Now you got yourself a squad. Just in time, too. Your new speakeasy isn't gonna last long without alcohol. It's the resource that makes your world go round. Just so happens Ronnie O'Neill's got a brewery close by. Let's take it over. Zoom out to the world map to see where it is.
Sure. All right.
The meat packers were expecting you. Hopefully, they've also expected their funerals. Let's take them out.
God, Doc!
Move out!
I'm on it.
They got me.
I win again.
You're gonna need more than a few guns to take out Ronnie and his guards. Luckily, the black market's got everything you need. Open the black market by selecting the shop icon at the top of the screen. Now that you're in the shop window, it's time to get yourself some provisions. Check the stats and effects of any item in the shop in the right window pane. If you want a recommendation, you can't go wrong with a first aid kit. Leave the shop when you have what you need. Now, take over Ronnie's brewery to let him know who's boss.
All right.
You need to move into
Head
cover.
for.
Breweries are well guarded. This is a tough fight.
Entendido.
Moving in.
Okay.
Damn it!
All right.
Let's roll! Damn it!
I win again.
Take this racket over too. Breweries are critical to your empire. Each brewery can supply alcohol to a small number of rackets. Select Takeover to make this one yours. It's free to set up a racket of the same type you took over. It'll cost you to re-outfit a racket as something else. Select brewery.
God damn it! I knew it was you, Joseph Saltis. What the fuck are you doing with my rackets? Okay, Joe. Look, we need to talk this out. Come see me so we can handle this like men, all right?
Step outside the brewery.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Sit-downs with another boss are serious business. They usually take place in a boss's racket, but they can take place in safe houses too. Zoom out to the world map to find Ronnie's safe house.
Sure. Brandman. If it ain't Joseph Saltis in the flesh, I never expected you to darken my doorway again. The doorway's shorter than I remember. What happened? You start shrinking or something? Nah, but I should have made the door wider to accommodate you. You've packed on a few pounds by the look of it. Look, smart guy, we're here to talk about those rackets you stole. Now how are we gonna make this right? I have no plans to make this right with you, Ronnie. If you really feel that way, then why bother coming here? Oh, that's simple. To kill you. And boy, did you make it easy. All right, Joe. You leave me no choice. Guards, take care of him. And watch the carpets. Yeah, watch the carpets. 'Cause this place is gonna be mine once I'm through with you.
This is a boss battle, in the literal
Understood.
sense. To win at this game, you need to be the last boss. Take Ronnie out, and his empire is all yours.
God! Oh.
Move it.
Understood.
Kill him! Ten-4. Assholes.
Jam. Based. Hoorah!
Got him.
Entendido.
Pass.
Assholes.
What a hit! Moving in. Understood. Right. I win again.
Congratulations! You got your first safe house. Defend it at all costs. Your safe house gives you both defensive and offensive benefits. Like everything else, your safe house needs security. It also has a small brewery in case the feds shut down everything else. You can upgrade as you need to, but to win at Sin, you're going to need more than that. Right now, you'll need to do the legwork, but eventually, you'll get an underboss to do your bidding, while you command things from here. One last thing. To keep tabs on your empire, open the Empire Overview screen. This is your empire at a glance. Everything you need is here, and it goes pretty deep. You can see things like who runs the neighborhood, what people are drinking versus what you're serving, what others in the neighborhood are up to. You can see opportunity too. Optimize alcohol, get an underboss and an advisor, add some synergy bonuses, or even a hotel. Have a look around. When you're ready, select the Racket tab. The Racket tab shows every racket you know about, including those owned by others. You can see what level of upgrade they're at and compare your own. Now, select Customer. The Customer tab shows how well you do in filling your rackets with customers. You can increase customers by upgrading your word-of-mouth advertising, locating next to other rackets, or improving your ambience. Next, open the Finance screen. The Finance tab gives you an overview of everything you're making and spending. Last, select Alcohol. The Alcohol tab gives you an overview on what's being made and where. You can see your upgrades here as well, and how they can be improved. Looks like you just got a mission. Get a better look at what you need to do by opening the mission screen. Here, you can see a list of active missions, as well as each mission's requirements and descriptions. You can toggle completed missions by selecting the Closed tab. Your active mission will also appear on the main screen. Close the mission screen. You need to get moving. Get a crew, get rackets, fortify them, make allies and enemies, and take them out. That's how you own this city. Go get them, Kingpin. I'll see you around. So, what now? Well, that's up to you, boss. You've got the tools to take over this city. How you do it is up to you. Take a look at your mission journal to get started. You've got to take this city piece by piece. If you want a suggestion, you can start by taking control of this neighborhood first. Good luck, Kingpin.
Sure. All right.
The Empire Overview is divided into neighborhoods. It allows you to see things like who's running the neighborhood, how safe it is, what synergies you have, and what people are drinking. You can keep an eye on how many customers you have versus how many customers are going.
All right.
This is the Diplomacy screen. As you meet other bosses, you can offer trades and alliances, demand a sit-down, or start a war. Work your contacts before you off them. You can see at a glance how you're performing against other factions, how they feel about you and why. Keep in mind that bosses have their own unique personalities that affect how they feel about other bosses. Police are here too. Keep them sweet, and they'll do you favors down the line. Head to the next tab. This is where you can go to set up sit-downs with other bosses. You can trade, set up a standing order of alcohol, set up a business arrangement, and set up pacts, among other things. Police have their own set of actions here, different from other bosses. You can bribe them, bail your crew out of jail, and even get the cops to protect you, if your rating is high enough with them. Non-aggression pacts and protection pacts are a useful way to increase honor. They're a promise from you to another. Here you can see your history with this boss, as well as what they've got on their agenda. Now, head to the last tab. Here you can see how you're ranked against other factions by strength.
Rend them. All right. Rend them.
You're asking for it.
Rend them.
Joseph Saltis. I'm glad you didn't chicken out. Though it would have been fun tracking you down.
Did you think I would be scared to see you?
Thought you'd be busy sacrificing children with the city elites or something, or you'd send somebody. Hope the decor here is up to your fancy tastes.
It's lacking.
You're the expert, I suppose. We come from different aesthetic worlds. Let's agree to disagree. You won't like it if an argument gets heated with me.
It would be mutually unpleasant then.
Shit, maybe it would. I like you, Joseph, despite the fact you're as dry as a bone. I want to offer you a deal.
I'm listening.
I can keep the feds from hitting your speaks as much. Yours are well run, I'll give you that. But it never hurts to have a few dirty cops in your pocket.
Interesting. What would you need from me?
Your brothels are bringing in serious money, and they seem just as nice as mine. I want you to show me how you do it.
I'm in.
Good man. Let's get my cat houses finally pumping out enough scratch to justify the name. And hey, why don't you bring one of your senators to one of our shows? We'll get him to stick his head in the lion's mouth.
Wouldn't that be something? Farewell, Maggie. All right.
Stop it!
Okay.
Hey, King,
Understood.
you want more pointers about how combat works in Empire of Sin?
Right. Shit. They ain't got no chance.
Understood.
Assholes. Got him. Call a doc.
Vale.
Kill him.
Let's get rolling, baby.
Shit.
All right.
They got me.
On it.
I'm on it.
Moving.
What a hit! What a hit!
Got it.
Now we're talking.
Looks like you just got a new item. Head into the gangster's rep sheet to learn how to equip it. Each character has 2 utility slots and 1 equipment slot. Consumable items can be equipped to the utility slots. Equipment, like body armor, can be equipped to the equipment slot. Highlight an item to see what its effects are. You can see which items are available and which ones are being held by another crew member. Select an item now and add it to your utility slot. And that's how it's done. You can do the same thing with weapons, too. But keep in mind that some professions won't have access to certain weapons right off the bat. You picked up a new tier of weapon. Head into the gangster sheet to learn how to equip it. Here you'll see our active characters' loadout. This is all of the equipment that they currently have equipped.
Okay.
Hey, Kingpin, you've got a new talent available. You want to learn about talent trees? Now, head into the talent tree to see what talents you've got available to you. You've got 5 tiers of available talents that you can learn. Talents take time to learn, so after you choose a talent, you'll have to wait a while until you can use it. Once you pick a talent from a tier, you can't learn any others from that tier again, so make sure you pick the one you want. Look through your available talents and pick one now. Gangsters have talents too, and their talents are specific to their professions. Check out one of your gangsters to see what kind of talents they've got available to them.
Pass it.
I'll be with you in a second.
Let's get to whatever I'm here for.
Fine. I can talk business now. You and me are going to make a deal together, monsieur. Whether we end up liking each other or not.
I'll consider a deal.
Let's talk the casino business. I'm good with playing the numbers, as you may know. I can help you fortify your casinos cheaply. They look très vulnerable to me.
Interesting. What would you need from me?
Your brothels are bringing in more money than I can account for. I want you to show me how it's done, so you and I can be amis.
This is an insult. I'm not buying it.
Fine. Not my fault you can't see sense. I'll remember this, though. You better believe you didn't do yourself any favors here today, monsieur. I've got people loyal to me all over this city.
I'll put you in the ground if you come near me and mine. Trust that.
This is the Black Book. From here, you can see which gangsters are available for hire, their relationships, their profession, and how much notoriety you need to hire them. You'll notice that some gangsters are grayed out. That's because they won't work for just anybody. You've got to gain notoriety, knock over some rackets, and maybe take out a few thugs, and you'll be well on your way to increasing notoriety and getting bigger and better gangsters. Select a gangster to learn more about them.
How you doing?
There are 3 key things you've got to know about every gangster. The first thing is loyalty. Loyalty is a measure of their time with you. The longer they're with you, the higher their loyalty goes. The higher their loyalty, the lower their cost. And the less likely they are to flip if the cops get to them. The second thing is morale. Morale is a measure of how satisfied they are. Morale goes up and down depending on how things are going. When an enemy gets clipped, morale is going to go up. The more satisfied a gangster is, the better they perform. The third thing is traits. Traits are reflective of a gangster's experience before they met you, but they evolve through gameplay too. Traits affect all kinds of things, from their actions to their interactions with others. Some even affect your entire empire. There's plenty to learn on the gangster's rap sheet, so explore different areas to get more information. If you want to hire this gangster, select Hire.
Thank you kindly.
Not bad.
How's it going? All right, let's do this. That's swell.